ready to begin our program. Welcome to Juntos con Gallego. My name is Gallego, and I serve as President and CEO of your Arizona Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I'm here today to share our enthusiastic endorsement of Congressman Gallego as the next U.S. Senator from Arizona. The truth is, Ruben has been junto with our community for a long time. Certainly the Latino community, but also the business community. He is not only our choice, he is the only option. Yes. He has fought for our country in more ways than one. As an Iraqi war veteran, as a former member of the Arizona legislature, then in his fourth term representing District 3 in the U.S. House of Representatives. As a seasoned statesman, Ruben has navigated the dangerous halls of Congress with precision and nuance, avoiding the landmines to get more done for Arizona. Our state provided some good training, I think. We don't need someone new learning how to do that on our dime because we have far too much to accomplish. While in office, he has worked with the Science and Chips Act that fortified Arizona's high-tech manufacturing industry, our state's competitiveness, while creating thousands of jobs and opportunities. Also, Ruben helped pass the American Rescue Plan that led to a decrease in unemployment from 6.4% to 3.7%. He also helped pass the bipartisan infrastructure law that is expected to deliver over $5.3 billion to Arizona over 5 years for the repair and revitalization of our state's infrastructure, creating jobs and making our state more accessible. And those are just a few of the great things happening for our businesses in Arizona. Thank you for being here with us today to support Congressman Gallego as the next U.S. Senator for Arizona. Yes. Now I'd like to introduce the next speaker, Attorney Yasser Sanchez.
It is an honor to be here today. I remember when I first came to this country from Mexico, learning about the greatness of this country pretty quickly as I was learning the language, learning how to read. And I learned that the greatness in this country comes with that anybody can make a difference. Anybody can make a change if you have the right ideas, las ganas, you get to work, you get a couple breaks along the way, and people believe it. People believed in me, and I was able to study law. And I came to Arizona because out of this state, the harshest immigrants were coming out of. Yeah, there was a big boom throughout the country. But we had all these anti-immigrant laws coming out of this country, out of the state. I mean, what a fight. And I've worked with like-minded Republicans, with Democrats, fight against SB 70, fight against Jan Brewer, fight against the racism that we were facing with Sheriff Arpaio. It was through this that I was able to rub shoulders with the McCains, with the Bushes, with the Flakes, and making a difference, what I thought within the Republican Party. With the Republican Party left, there was no room in the Republican Party for conservative Latinos. And so, if Ruben would have bet me 8 years ago as I was helping John McCain's Latino outreach in Arizona that I would be standing here today supporting him, he would have made a lot of money. A couple weeks ago, he stopped by my office and we visited. And within 3 minutes, I knew that he was the right person for the job. I knew that we need to get behind him. Not just to vote for him, but to let people know that there is a choice this election. If you want the tired, old ideas, anti-immigrant policies of Arpaio, of Brewer, of Trump, that have failed our state and our nation, you have a choice. If you want somebody that will work for real solutions on the board, real solutions for immigration, for for dreamers, he's the person. If you want somebody that's going to stand in front of the Confederate flag and paint, you have an option. If you want someone that's going to fight for America, he's the right person. I stand here today as an immigrant, as an Arizonian, to support Ruben Gallego, and I proudly endorse him and invite our people a unirnos juntos con Gallego. And it is my honor to introduce Commissioner Ana.
Well, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Talking points are so
You're gonna have to
here.
do it live. You're gonna have to do it live.
I got it off the top of my head. De corazón, always, always. Well, I'm Ana Tovar, and I represent the Arizona Corporation Commission. I'm here to fully endorse and support Ruben Gallego because I've worked with him at the state legislature, at the state house. We've served in leadership together in the super minority. And trust me, those were some very difficult times. But Ruben was able to navigate that and bring forward positive policies to all Arizonans. It's great right now that he is representing the voices that have been unserved for quite a while. I would say I'm so very proud of Ruben and his commitment in making sure that our most underserved communities have a voice at the table. He's gone through all the different tribes here in the state of Arizona and visited with each one of them. And for our Latino communities, he siempre está juntos con nosotros. He's there to help us, and more importantly, he's there to listen. And with Ruben, we'll have a seat at the table. As we know, there's so many pressing issues that are moving ahead of us this coming election. From our democracy at stake, to abortion rights, to our public education system. But we know we can trust Ruben, he has our back, and he will represent all communities in the state of Arizona. So I hope that you join me in supporting Ruben. ¿Estamos listos? Sí. Let's do this. Let's support Ruben Gallego. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, my next speaker. Our next speaker is another person from the West Valley, Luis Cárdenas, and his lovely daughter.
It's always about familia here, so I want my daughter next to me. Buenos dias, my name is Luis Cárdenas Camacho. I am a proud Mexican immigrant and a proud U.S. veteran. It is an honor to stand, yes, great. Still an independent voter. So it's extraordinary to stand here with Congressman Gallego and all of these community leaders to launch Juntos con Gallego. When I served in the Marine, I learned the importance of teamwork, perseverance, and dedication to a common cause. Because, as Ruben will tell you, when we go into battle, we don't go into it alone. We go juntos with our Marines. We go juntos with our familias praying for us back home. And we go juntos with our community support. Now, these same principles are deeply ingrained in the Latino community. And that's why today we are here standing juntos in support of Ruben Gallego for the U.S. Senate. Ruben understands and has lived through the challenges we face as a community. As a fellow veterano, he knows the sacrifices and the struggles we endured. He has been a strong fighter for veterans, working to get us better healthcare, education, and job opportunities. As a fellow Latino, as Commissioner Tovar said, he has always ensured that we have a seat at the table. From advocating for comprehensive immigration reform, to supporting small businesses, and growing education opportunities for all of us, my daughter included. So Ruben is the leader we need. Ruben es el líder que Arizona necesita. In my time in the service, I saw firsthand the diversity that makes our nation strong and, yes, great. I served alongside men and women from all walks of life, all backgrounds, all corners of our country, and immigrants from across the world. We worked together. ¿Sí o no, Ruben? We always had each other's back and we depended on each other. And most importantly, when we succeeded together. And that same spirit of unity and cooperation is what we need now more than ever in our politics and in our comunidades. Ruben, he embodies that spirit. He knows that the strength of Arizona lies in its diversity. He knows that when we lift up the Latino community, we lift up the entire state. Sorry, I got popped up. I'm gonna. So that is why I'm here to support Ruben Gallego, because I know that with him as our next senator, we will have a leader who listens, who truly, truly cares, and who will fight for us every single day. So hoy estamos aquí para decir juntos, and together we will send Ruben Gallego to the U.S. Senate. Now I have the honor of introducing another young Latina leader, a fellow San Belo in Tocaya, Luisa Ibanez. Vamos,
Hello, buenos días. My name is Luisa Ibanez Martinez. I'm a senior at Arizona State University, majoring in Justice Studies. I'm a first generation Latina Arizonan and proud to be born and raised here in Phoenix. I'm supporting Ruben Gallego because I know he'll fight for communities like mine. Growing up here in Arizona, I never saw representation from the highest of level of politics that represented me. Arizona has never elected a Latino to the United States Senate. I think it's time for that to change. Our communities deserve representation that understands our experiences and needs. Ruben Gallego is the son of immigrants, just like me. He grew up with his mom and his sisters and took on jobs that were odd to help himself and his family to support them. So I know that Ruben gets the struggles of immigrant families, but even then, he doesn't claim to speak for all Latinos, but instead he listens. Too often, politicians see people like us as just votes for their election. And Ruben doesn't think this way. He spent this campaign actually going into communities across the state and meeting people from different walks of life and listening. That kind of non-transactional outreach really makes a difference. It shows that Ruben really cares to uplift our communities. He listens to us and knows that we need to make life easier for working families, whether that be lowering healthcare costs or promoting affordable housing. Those are the kinds of issues that matter the most to us all. Gracias a sus raíces, como hijo de una familia migrante, su servicio a nuestro país y su lucha para crear un mejor futuro para todos, Ruben es quien mejor nos va a representar. Ahora es con un gran honor presentar a nuestro próximo senador, Ruben Gallego.
Me van a hacer llorar aquí. Thank you, comadre, Ana Tovar. We've been in some rough fights together. But if you're going to have someone, you should always have a Latino from the West Side fighting. Gasser, it is a pleasure and honor. I wish I had taken that back. But you have been a great leader for us in all walks of life, and we're so proud of you. My fellow veterano, my Marine Corps brother, I've always been proud of you, and I'm proud that you are raising such a wonderful daughter. And to all the friends I've seen here, I actually was thinking there's going to be like maybe 4 reporters and like 10 people. But it's good to see a lot of friends, lifelong friends, people that have been fighting with me to make Arizona a better state for everybody. Thank you, Luisa. Many of us that are in this room, when we were fighting some of the hardest fights, when we were fighting Sheriff Joe Arpaio, we were fighting to make sure that there was a chance at a good education. We were thinking about you and your future. And people like you because we wanted you to have success, because many of us just did not have that. So thank you again. And thank you everyone here for Juntos con Gallego. It's great to see so many friends. And for those that don't know me, my name is Ruben Gallego. I'm a husband, a father, Marine combat veteran. Soy Latino. I am the proud son of immigrants. And I am running to be the first Latino senator for all of Arizonans, our hardworking Arizonans. It's easy to say that Latinos do not get the resources they need, or don't have the representation they deserve in Washington, D.C. But I'm not just here to say it. I'm here to fix it. That's why I've been going around this whole state, talking to Democrats, Republicans, Independents, visiting all of our 22 federally recognized tribes, going to the reddest parts of this state, going to the bluest parts of this state, speaking and having town halls in Spanish, talking to people that felt that they had been left behind. And I've been telling them, and I'll continue to tell them, they will have someone that will fight for them. Because everyone needs someone in their life to fight for them. This is what I come from. This is what I know. In the darkest of times, when things were rough, I always had this belief. This belief, this was the best country in the world. And I believed, with my little Latino heart, that I worked hard, kept my nose clean, studied, that I would succeed and actually have the American dream. And not only that, my family, mi familia, was going to have that same opportunity. I can tell you for a fact, that dream does exist. That country does exist. We Latinos can live the American dream, but we need to have somebody to actually fight for us, to actually believe in us. And that does not just extend to all of los Latinos aquí in Arizona. That's every family, black, brown, doesn't matter, white. Everyone needs someone to believe in them, to say that tomorrow is going to be better than today. Your sacrifice is going to make a difference, and you too have a chance at the American dream. I know that for a fact. Many of you guys know, and many of us have met my sisters and my mom. We didn't have everything handed to us. My first bed, after 7 years, was my college dorm room bed. And I was so happy to see a bunk bed. I've never ever had that experience of joy of first seeing a bed that way. I worked every job I could just to help out. Meat packing factory, washing dishes, cooking, cleaning, everything I did. But I did it with the pride of knowing that I was going to make my life's family, my life's future, and my family's future just a little better. That's why when I joined the Marine Corps, I was proud to do it. I was proud to give service back to this country that had given me so much. Even when things went bad, after my brothers started dying, after we got back and we were rejected by the VA, we couldn't find work, and some of us couldn't find housing, I still believe in this country. I believe because I know at the core we are a good country. We are a country that can do great things if we can do them together. So, por eso estamos juntos aquí, por el país. Now, we have a choice. We have a choice. We could go down the road that Carrie Lake is offering, one that is divisive, one that tries to separate us from each other, one that wants to scare us from each other, one that wants to take our rights away from our women in this country, in this state. That is the stark choice we have. A person that wants to talk about going backwards and not forwards. A person who wants to tell you that the worst days are coming and not that they're behind us. I believe in Arizona. I believe in you. I believe that juntos podemos ser una Arizona mejor para todos. We can make a good Arizona together. So Carrie Lake is wrong. Our best days are moving forward. Arizona will be that shining, shining, shining state of this country. And we will do it all together. Gracias por todo, familia, amigos, compadres, comadres. Lo agradezco mucho y vamos a ganar.